Hi, this is Melissa Hevenor, and this is another episode of Psychic in Your Pocket. And this video is specially made for Dawn Alton. She had asked me how to begin meditating. And so I wanted to start off by letting you know you have to have a special place. Now, the place where you meditate doesn't have to necessarily be in your house, but you need to be consistent with where you meditate, especially when you're beginning in meditation, or you haven't had a lot of practice. Because what happens is the vibration of the space where you meditate will automatically raise, and so almost automatically your mind and spirit and your guides and angels will know that that space is specifically for meditating and connecting. So, as I said, if you're a beginner, you definitely need to try to be consistent with where you meditate. Yes, and the dogs agree with me on that. Also, to begin your meditation, it's very important to cleanse the energy of your meditation space. You can do this by lighting a salt lamp, or lighting sage and burning sage in it, or incense to clear the energy and also raise the vibration. Now, when I teach how to meditate, I always emphasize that it does not have to be the traditional way where people visualize holding their hands in this position and closing their eyes and saying Om or listening to meditative music. My belief is that if that works for you, great. But another way to begin your meditation practice, if meditation is new for you, is to do something that makes you happy or brings you joy. For instance, some of my students, when they're beginning their meditation practice, also love the piano. So they have very fond memories with learning to play the piano or playing the piano. So one of my students actually begins her meditation by playing a little bit of piano, the songs that she enjoys. That raises her vibration, and then it's easier for her to connect with her guides and angels because she's raising her vibration, but also just the motion of playing the piano is almost a meditative state because you're doing the same thing over and over, or for her, she knows the song so well she can do it almost automatically, which makes it repetitive and also kind of hypnotic, which can put you into a meditative state. I also have recommended for other students who have had a background in dance to play music that reminds them of learning dance or music that makes them very happy. And for me in particular, before I do my readings for clients or before I connect to my guide, I very often use hip-hop or pop music to raise my vibration because I love dance music, and so that automatically gets me into that state. I close my eyes, I put on a little bit of Katy Perry music or Lady Gaga music, whatever I'm in the mood for, but definitely upbeat. Close my eyes, listen to that. It's usually a song that I know very well, so it's like automatic to know what's coming next and I don't have to guess, which then gets my mind in the way of the meditation. And then I just ask my guide to come in and start giving me information in the meditation. So I'll start to see images in my mind which have to do with psychic visions or with information that I need for that day to prepare for the readings that are coming. So this is a little bit on how you can begin your meditative practice if meditation is new for you. I have another student who has a long history background as a swimmer, and so swimming is actually a form of meditation for her, and she loves to swim laps in the pool, and as she does that, she asks her guides to to come through with things that she needs to know. And as she's swimming, she'll start to see things or hear things, and she knows that's her guide and that's her form of meditation. So figure out something that makes you happy, that you always enjoy doing, or that you have good memories connected with that, and find a space where you can do something that reminds you of that activity or actually involves that activity, and ask your guide to come and give you information while you're doing that or shortly after. The other really important key thing is to make sure you have a journal, and that this journal is specifically for your meditation. So after you finish the activity, whether it be swimming, whether it be playing the piano, or whether it be listening to the hip-hop music, as it is for me, you can write down in your journal the first things that come to you. Now, sometimes the things that are on your to-do list will come through, but ask your guides to help you clear your mind of those things, and just repeatedly ask when you go into your meditation space to get information that you need for your higher good or for those that you love, and write down the first thing that comes to you. In the beginning, it may not make any sense. It may be a word, it may be a color, but this is beginning the vocabulary between you and your guide, you and your higher self, or you and the angels. And over time, you learn to interpret that vocabulary. So don't be discouraged no matter what comes through. Do something that you enjoy, and really in the beginning, it only has to be an activity. I usually start my students between 10 to 15 minutes. Do not get discouraged and set like an hour or a half an hour goal. Set it very small in baby steps, and increasingly let that time expand. You'll be surprised. Before you know it, you will start to see yourself sitting in meditation for 10 minutes, and then 15 minutes, and then 20 minutes. And within a few months' time, it will be a piece of cake for you to meditate for 25 or 30 minutes. And definitely go at your own pace. So those would be the key steps that I would recommend in starting your meditation practice. Now, if you find that you do gravitate towards meditation music and sitting quietly, that is all fine and good as well. But that is not the end all or be all for a meditative practice. I hope this has been helpful, and until next time, love, light, and blessings. Bye!